Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Science. This professor made an iodine clock reaction that cycles between 3 colors.
This one oscillates, it cycles between the 3 different phases, known as an oscillating reaction.
They wanted to show how fast the robot they made can get back up.
Okay, go.
That was on for a reason.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, isn't that awesome?
This is my office mirror. It may not look like that, but once you flip open the camera, you can see that it actually is in fact a mirror.
This is what it looks like on the inside of your brain. This is a really cool science experiment called the Pharaoh Serpent. This guy made a camera that captures what it'd look like if we could see Wi-Fi signals.
The closest frequency to visible light that we cannot see is infrared light. But while our eyes cannot detect it, it's possible to capture it with a camera given a few modifications. So I got an old digital camera, opened it up and removed the infrared filter. Then, by adding another filter that blocks all visible light, I now had a camera that could only see infrared light. To simulate the device radio antenna, I got a powerful infrared LED and built a small circuit to control its intensity to reproduce Wi-Fi traffic. Putting it all together, if our eyes could see Wi-Fi signals, here is what your devices might look like.
This is what it's like to eat ketchup in space. I saw this cool video of a vertical rainbow. This person set some steel wool on fire, and because of the oxygen atoms binding with the iron to form iron oxide, it caused the mass to increase.
Ta-da!
This is what beatboxing looks like during an MRI. This water freezes every time it touches the lake shore.
Oh my gosh.
Come over here. Toilet, touch it. Oh my god.
This feather looks to be changing color, but it's actually just a reflection.
Watch it when it changes color.
Oh my goodness.
Blue pigment technically does not exist in the feathers of birds, so it's just a reflection that makes it look blue. Here are some mushrooms that can play music. Back in 2016, the Hubble telescope captured footage of vivid auroras in Jupiter's atmosphere. It was -8 degrees in Illinois, and this woman wanted to know whether an egg would freeze if she cracked it outside. This guy managed to speak to the International Space Station just by using his ham radio.
Hello, this is Larry in Minnesota. Nice to talk with you.
Oh, Minnesota. Man, we're kind of a low pass for you guys, huh?
Yes, you are. I'm running a vertical antenna, which is not the best way to do this, but it's working for me.
That is super clear up here. Nice equipment.
This person managed to get a video of waves crashing into lava. They had a sunset and a blizzard at the same time, and it made everything pink. I found a YouTuber that recorded some incredible video footage of the sun through his own telescope. This guy managed to find tree roots underground in a cave.
Oh my God, are those roots?
Yeah.
Look at how the ground comes up to meet the roots. How the hell does that work? The tree pulls water from the ground and the water is full of minerals. Water's actually dripping down from this thing all the time. It's literally floating. So maybe this is like a little biostalactite. Oh my God, that's so cool.
NASA created this cup to be used in space. It was designed to make it harder to spill liquid. This YouTuber created a piano that uses high voltage plasma arcs instead of traditional strings. These scientists are trying to bring woolly mammoths back from extinction. They are doing some testing and wanted to see if they could edit the genes of a mouse. So they took regular mice and edited their genes to make them look like woolly mammoths. This person caught the International Space Station passing by the moon. These scientists made some little robots that are supposed to behave exactly like ants.
I have a medical condition that makes my fingers abnormally cold, and this is what it looks like when I touch my face in a thermal camera. The heat from my face is being transferred into my fingers and leaving behind cold heat prints. Isn't that literally cool?
An astronaut used a $30,000 camera to capture this amazing video footage of the northern lights from space. A scientist took a frog egg, fertilized it, and noticed that the cells started to move only after a few minutes. This guy added headlights to his car that he could control from his watch.
Tonight on my Blackwater dive, I was happily visited by a teeny tiny pea-sized surprise. At this size, larval octopuses are almost impossible to identify to species. For all we know, this could be the famous deadly blue-ringed octopus, which do frequent these waters. Most planktonic octopuses at this stage drift helplessly in open water, but this one chose interaction, selecting my dive buddy's scuba torch as a resting spot. Bold move. 10 out of 10.
I've been waiting my whole life for this. My dad has finally given me laminar flow.
Haven't waited my entire life for this.
It's so cool, fire!
This is a single-celled organism called a diatom. They are interesting because their cell walls are made of silica, which makes them the only organism that are made of glass. They live in oceans and rivers and lakes and produce 20 to 30% of the world's oxygen. To put that into perspective, the Amazon rainforest produces about 6 to 9% of the world's oxygen. I guess we can 3D print rocket engines now. These frozen water droplets somehow look suspended in midair. But if you look closely, you'll see they are all attached by a spider web. That is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.